Welcome.
What?
It's a new day.
Welcome.
Welcome to Just Bump It 4x4. It's a new day. We are welding, doing more welding and welding. Last video you guys watched us get the main part of the truss done. Cole's been at it a little bit more. He got the coil buckets, or the retainers on. We kind of made, we're doing some worrying. Cole, what were we worrying about?
Just a pinion angle, caster, things like that. The things that a lot of people don't think about, and the things that we worry too much about.
Yeah, no kidding. The way our coils sit in our Jeeps, we like our coils straight because we're straight men. So we are worrying a little bit too much. After watching a couple videos, we're like, you know what? We're just gonna weld in our what we think our coils will be straight at, and you know, we set caster to factory Ford caster, and hopefully our pinion angle is within a couple degrees to where we can adjust it through the links and still have good caster and drivability. So today we are just finishing up the last touches on the truss with our lower control arm mounts, our single upper control arm mount, because we have that Trailogix 3-link, and then we are gonna start on steering. I do have Barnes 4-wheel drive high steer. Because we're not running factory Ford steering. That's just gonna completely ruin the purpose. So we got high steer. I'm gonna start cleaning those up, those knuckles, and Cole's gonna 100% weld on these coil buckets. We also have to put in the little tabs for the shock mounts. And yeah, did I forget anything? Nope. So yeah, we're gonna get at it and have another fun-filled day of breathing fumes.
There's a weld in my way, though.
Huh?
There's a weld in my way.
Oh, yeah. Alright, now we like take it out. All right, so we ran into a bit of a pickle. Not really, but I mean, should have saw it coming. It's a lack of preparation on my end. For the high steer, you need a 1-inch drill bit. For these big guys to go into the knuckles. So, yeah. I did not get a 1-inch reamer bit, which is what we need. So that's pretty silly of me. But good news is Cole has been going at it on the truss and got everything welded up. Coil, perches, track bar, and upper control arm mount, and yeah. Oh, and lower control arm mounts, which turned out sick. So everything on the axle side is pretty much done other than steering, which we are locating a reamer bit currently. If not, I'll just have to order one, which is no big deal. Currently, Cole is working on a list, big ol' list, for everything I'm gonna need on the rear and front, but pretty much everything for the front I already have covered mostly. So yeah, next time you see us, we're probably gonna be drilling out those knuckles, but it's not gonna be today, unfortunately. So lucky for you guys, I'll just be in the next clip.
Why is it not gonna be today, Coop? Because he dropped the ball.
Because I dropped the ball. I'm slacking. Well, it's like 2 weeks later. Still don't have a reamer bit. Currently waiting on a reamer bit. I ended up having to order a Amazon special because I didn't feel like spending the $150 on an actual real deal reamer. I'm only going to be using it twice, so hopefully the one from Amazon works. Like I said, I only need it 2 times. If not, we got a couple buddies with drill bits, and I'll just take a day by myself and sit there and drill for years. But yeah, as you can see, Cole's Jeep's in the garage and we're just waiting. We do have some parts coming in. My DIY track bar showed up. Cole and I decided we're gonna be making our own track bar for this, and I'm really excited on how it turns out. I have a couple cool parts, and I have some cool parts to put on this thing that I've done a lot of research on, and I want this Jeep to turn out a certain way. So yeah, track bar showed up. Right now we're just waiting on high steer, so by the time you see this, it's all gonna be in the same video. But just know this is just know that this is a long process. Videos don't do it justice. But yeah, next clip I should be drilling out my knuckles, hopefully. Look what finally came.
What?
The drill bit, reamer bit. So this Amazon special, aka AccuSize. If you guys can see that, it's a 1-inch reamer bit, and set you down right here. It seems pretty good. So it's tapered, and then out here is your 1-inch. And yeah, I read all the reviews. The reviews look pretty good. The main thing is I didn't want to spend, you know, $1 million on an actual reamer bit, so I got one off Amazon. So yeah, I got, yeah, just like my front bumper. Well, no, you got that.
Amazon build.
Yeah, our Jeeps are Amazon built.
Sponsorship.
Yeah, no kidding. I wish. Could you imagine if we were sponsored by Amazon? That'd be sick. We'd have some really cheap Jeeps and a lot of videos of fixing them. So yeah, we gotta drill out this hole in order to get our high steer to work. And so that's what we're gonna do right now. Cole, does this suck? Oh yeah.
I don't know what's wrong.
What? Yeah, so this sucks. Forgot that the heater's on. We're almost through the first hole. Second hole should be cake. We're working on it. Finally, it took us about
2 hours.
It's 8:48. Started on this at like 6.
Well, after roughly.
2 hours. It sucked. But we got it. We have one more to do. So here we go. All right. Drill bit review. Cole, what'd you think?
What a pain in the butt.
That's right.
The first one.
The first knuckle sucked. So we went with the hardest knuckle to drill out. For the first one, sucked. Took 2 hours. The second knuckle, I was like, pretty much screw it. I mean, we're only using this drill bit once, so I just floored it. I just gave it a little bump, huh?
Gave it a little bump.
Just gave it a little bump, and yeah, the second knuckle only took like 15 minutes.
Not even.
Tops,
10.
like probably 10.
Yeah.
We got it on. We got a big old mess.
The floor's slippery.
The floor is slippery, but yes, really liking the Barnes kit so far. This guy and his Pepsis. Insane. But yeah, if you're looking for a drill bit, a cheap drill bit, a cheap reamer bit, definitely hit up AccuSize on Amazon. Because if you're only using this reamer bit, you know, twice, it's the way to go. It's the way to go. I mean, honestly, we could probably do another set. You think? Maybe not after that second knuckle, but if you were to take care of it real good and keep up on the lube, I mean, we use Gear Lube and WD-40 and it worked great. So yeah, highly recommend. But next time we open this camera up, we're probably gonna be knuckles, throwing knuckles in the oven. But yep, that's it for this Tuesday night. Any last words?
No, not really. Just that was a pain in the butt, and we were talking to our buddy Tommy and seeing what he did. He used a drill bit, and we were not going to go that route. Sorry, Tommy, but we could not do that because we don't have patience for it. So if you're looking for a good reamer bit to put your high steer knuckles on, your Dana 60 swap, highly recommend you check that out on Amazon. Alright guys, it's Friday. We're back in the garage today working on Coop's Super Duty swap. Coop's not here right now. He's actually at work. Unfortunately, I don't work on Fridays, so I figured I'd work on these, get a little bit of a head start, so that way tonight we can just keep going away at it. So far, I'll show you in a little bit. I just cleaned up these knuckles so that way we can get this high steer on here welded up tonight. There's this little nub on the knuckles actually that doesn't allow the high steer to sit flat. Yeah. You can see it right there. That dude, it causes a huge gap in this high steer between the high steer and the knuckle, and we didn't like that. We figured we could just get rid of it. It didn't really do a whole lot anyways. So on this one knuckle, I already ground it down, got it cleaned up, got it prepped ready so that way we can preheat it tonight. I'll show you what that looks like compared to that old knuckle. And yeah, hopefully once Coop gets out of work, we'll get these things preheated and welded up, but stay tuned. Alright guys, to give you a little bit of understanding of what I was talking about earlier with that nub that's on that knuckle. So on this one over here, you can see it's right there. That high steer sits right on that. And on this one, I already got rid of it. So you can see how nice and tight of a fit that is. It's a nice good fit up there. We'll be able to run a root pass in there and a cover pass. These things should sit really good on there. So we'll get that other one cleaned up, and hopefully tonight you'll see them all welded up. Alright guys, we're back. We're getting these knuckles welded up, getting the high steer on. Coop's still not here. He had a Christmas party for work tonight, so you're stuck with me. He's probably going to be mad that I did this without him, but he should just be happy that I filmed it. So anyways, a little bit of an update where we are. I've got one done already. I'm working on the second one currently. I just want to give you guys a little bit of an idea of what it looks like while it's sitting on the knuckle before it's welded up, and what it's going to look like after. We still got to go through, preheat these knuckles, and then we can weld them up. We'll wrap them up like I did the other one, let them cool, and then hopefully soon we should be able to put these knuckles on the axle and start working on steering. So just a little idea what it looks like beforehand.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. I'm back.
Finally.
Yeah, my apologies, people. I had a Christmas party for work. But while I was gone, Cole got some mad progress done. Hopefully he did a good job recording. I watched like 1 or 2 clips. Looks like he did good. But yeah, Cole just finished up. With the the second knuckle. First one's done, turned out good. You know, I'm mad that he did it without me, but I'm also happy that it's done and he recorded it, so. All right, high steer is on. Technically, kinda. The mounts are on. The Barnes high steer kit welded on completely. As you guys saw last night, I had a Christmas party. So Cole was, you know, slaving away, and got them done. They turned out great. Today we've been doing a lot of running around. Basically, we got I only needed a couple lug nuts because we're going to align this on the ground with these pieces of angle that Cole made. And basically, all you gotta do throw them on, put a tape measure to, you know, both sides. Get your toe right, and yeah. One thing I did do this morning was put on my Barnes 4-wheel drive ABS deletes. They turn this wheel bearing into a serviceable, you know, greasable wheel bearing, which is very convenient. And we also got on our ball joints, our brand new ball joints, so we should be looking good. So I appreciate you guys for watching. That's gonna wrap it up for this one. We have so much more work to do. So yeah. Cole, any last words?
Like, share, subscribe.
Like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys.